Hey guys, this is Nick Reich with Behind Bars Racing, Fordzilla. We were racing Outlaw, race number 4 at Sugar Creek. This is David and Shelly Fritz that own Fritz Performance Transmissions. This is their personal property where they have their event. It's an amazing setup. They've been building it for the past few years. It keeps getting better and better. They've really developed the land nicely. They put in lots of roads, drainage, just a good overall setup for camping and this event in a whole. Another thing that's really cool, the way they have it set up, is the track is literally like 150 yards from the area that you camp. It's literally in walking distance, so it's really cool to see the course that close to the area that you camp in. Unfortunately, it did rain, and I mean that's basically the only thing that could have deterred or slowed down the event. But in this case, it actually helped us. I mean, my opinion of it was the event was a huge sellout. It was amazing, and holy moly, I don't know if they would have wanted any more people. So lucky for the rain to settle everybody down. Just because it did rain, we were all hanging out inside the shop. It was pretty neat to see where all the transmissions get built and their different booths and stages that they were. There was a lot of cool stuff in there, how they run their business. We got there on Friday, got all set up. It was still sunny yet and nice. The PFU race team was nice enough to let me tag along. Jeremiah, Danielle, Danica, Jim, and Brody Burmeister. I rode down together in Jeremiah's race setup, which is very, very awesome.
And one is just waiting for your rig, the Baja Legend MTZ.
Friday night, the weather had got pretty bad, rained an awful lot. So we got down to the course and started looking around, and everything was pretty muddy, but not so bad that it wouldn't go away. You know, it was dry underneath. We went to the driver's meeting, did our driver's meeting, drew our running order and all that. Nothing out of the ordinary there. I don't remember what I drew. I think it was number 6. But didn't seem to be a big advantage or disadvantage. Crowd was large. I thought it was very large, very, very nice setup for viewing. I just thought it was a good overall setup, the whole thing. Track dried out quite a bit. The only area that it was really wet was on the bottom off the starting line. And my first run was a little rough. Made a lot of mistakes, but had a good time. Second run was about the same. Just made a lot of mistakes. Unfortunately, I was not feeling well at all, or just outright plain sick. Probably shouldn't even went, but pushed through and went anyway. Made the best of it. Happy I did. Right off the gate, just spinning like crazy, trying to get up this wall straight while carrying a little speed. None of that was too much. Coming over this first single jump here was kind of tricky, trying to figure out how fast to go. This held you to the left, so you tried to stay to the right. Just kind of carried a bunch of momentum in it and hit it. Unfortunately here, there was all sorts of mistakes made. I hit this too slow, went too far left, couldn't keep it on the track, drove off a cliff, got lucky and landed. Was able to get spun around and rejoin the track where I had left. That was a guess. Luckily, I guessed right, getting back on the track in the right spot. But I was pretty frustrated right there. After that, I was just trying not to crash, and just trying to be smooth and kind of slow my speed down. And I still almost missed my turn down here at the bottom. So I gave up some more time right here. But carrying on here, making this corner, that is a very technical corner to make without tipping up on your side. And then this is just carrying a bunch of speed. This is something that makes me proud of my rig, that I could just run that fast and run right into that wall. There's a big G out right there that I just hit. Almost had to come to a dead spot to get through that. Not too long after this run, Danica was up in the Faro buggy and had come up to the ledge and landed and hurt her back. And she hurt her back enough that we didn't know how serious it was. So they got a stretcher and everything, and ended up getting her out of the buggy and getting her down to an ambulance, and her dad and her mom and Jim all went with, and they went to make sure that she was okay, so we didn't want to take any chances that there was anything wrong. Well, what we didn't know is that when the EMTs were crawling on their buggy, they had broke off a sensor on the Faro buggy. So me and Brody were running around trying to find people that had the sensor. We did try multiple sensors. They all turned out to be the wrong ones and didn't work. So we ended up putting Brody in Fordzilla so he could make his runs. It was a last-ditch effort, just trying to get him to complete his courses to keep him in the points race. Now, looking back, we see that all sorts of problems. I'm almost double the size of Brody. That put him in a terrible seating position for him not being able to see. I don't think he's ever even drove my buggy, and it's quite a bit different than the one he's used to. So, unfortunately, it just didn't work out very well for him. But I'm still happy that he got the opportunity to try, because it's a heck of a deal to go all that distance and then have your opportunity just taken from you or no shot at all. Some good news that happened is Danica was able to come back. She was cleared at the hospital and seemed to be doing good, so that was a refreshing to see and feel, and that she wasn't really badly injured. Overall, my Mickey Thompson tires and OR struts coupled with Fordzilla just made an amazing, it just ate up the course. It couldn't have worked much better. Unfortunately, my driving mistakes slowed me down quite a bit, but still very thankful for a second place finish, and just a great event overall. Also, Fritz's event had live music, and they had food trucks. It kind of had everything. So it's just an overall great event. Looking forward to going back. Hopefully I'll feel better the next time I'm there. We're going on 3 weeks as I'm making this, and I'm still got a little bit of the sickness in me. So we're looking forward to feeling well.